top of the morning to you, wherever you are at. Love you too. Sounds like it is. We ain't weak. No pain. What if it's no pain, no gain? What's if, man? Woo! Sounds natural. Wow. What's if? Doesn't it? Did you think you pronounced it in the cute manner? What if? You did! And what you gonna do then? You gonna what? I didn't tell you. That usually used to work. Will it work now? Daddy? Daddy? Oh, Daddy? They gonna smile, Daddy? Daddy? What you doing, Daddy? You need to talk the talk, Daddy. Walk the walk, Daddy. Daddy, 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 daddy. What's Daddy a teddy bear to you? Was Daddy the bear? Did they have a hat? No. Go on, Daddy. 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 What did you do, Daddy? You must have done something, Daddy. You must have made a mistake somewhere, Daddy. Go on, Daddy. No. No. Portray yourself in kindness, and you'll get away with what you would need to. You are conditioned through with any conversation. Guaranteed. You. Daddy. 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 Go on, Daddy. Go on, Daddy. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, no, Daddy, no, Daddy. Daddy, Daddy, did it, boy. Oops. Daddy, what did you do? No. I can see gloves on the hands. What do you do? You want to learn how to hide? Okay. It's all you trade, you know. It's not the very kindest of doesn't smell clean. So, Daddy, what do you do? Come on, Daddy. Caught now. What have you done? How was pain in? The particular one to find out. Yes. Make the nerves real. What did you do? What were you in the do of? Please tell. Go on, talk. You are to overtalk what? You are to overtalk what? I heard the sounds in another room. The sounds were heard in another room. How? How can I hear the conversation? The talk of home in another room. How? How? Tap ups, yes? What's a tap up? Just what? It's time to complain. You do not have guilt of what you do. You assume your own. Yes? Still. Why? Why? You have done what you've done, and you got away with it. You got away with it for the number of durations, the number of years you got away with it. You still get away with it. Will you still get away with it? Talk! Fast, quick. I'm not to talk to you at all. Recall, yes? Yes? Go on, Daddy. Talk. Talk fast to the point. How was my talk in that room at night? Short hands. Quick, fast. Move. You should not even show what you are. How was my talk in that particular room? Sound. Sound entry. Who? Nerves inside cause pain. Are you an illness causer? Was that what you do still? Are you still in that? What are you? Talk fast. It's the day to get caught. It's the day to know what you have done. It must be declared to the world what you really were in full. How did you get in mine? How did you get in mine? Talk! Walk back! That's all you used to do. That's all you can do. That's all you're good for. Back and walk, back and crawl. On the knees! Now! We need to hear the louder back. We need to hear it all. It must be heard everywhere. When he wants to turn around and giggle. We need to shame you in full. You are to back and walk like a dog. Crawl on the floor. You are not to beg for life. Don't worry now. Hey, how would you find out? I repeat the same talk and it really does my skull in. It's not what you do, it's how you find out then. So it's not what you do that counts. What do you do in full? On paper. Now. You are going to write like you used to. You're going to write whatever you have done. And how you, well, you're already clearly guilty. So, what now goes down? Guy. Stories can fall in the strict. Stories can fall in the strict. I see the copy. It wasn't you. It was in. It was in what?
Giggle, giggle, giggle.
The day you were to court, they will find out if it was a screenshot.
Ooh, how would they know inside already?
How they continue that, sir? They're in the accounts. There are no elder laws. You're in, and what do you do? I never give you the consent. I never were you. The daddy to the daddy never gave the hand, never went in. So why would you?
What's the excuse you will use?
What's the reasons? In full.
You ought to mess up the routine
and call it a year. Tax work, my friend. Hope I was good. So we were all fooled by the policies. We're all fooled by what they have done. Well, they are a deity, you still know. They must fall into fans. They must fall into ants. So you cannot use they. But if they are Karims, then what? Then they turn they. No, I have you in the heart. I have you in the cells. I have you however I want it, however I need it. Means you are addicted to what you would know. What? Oh, it's one of them second talks you cannot add. 70 days you would need them to talk back.
guy. They will sound harder there, you know. Well, swear words, my swear words sound harder than you.
Depends on how you talk them. Yes, in two.
So what's in particular were you in the play of? Now to get to the nerves.
Are you cause? Recall what that means when you cause. Recall that means when you take the inside. It did make a difference. That's all you would want to know. And then you can talk good night.
You have consumed the zone where you ain't. How? By taking away what was in.
I do not like the sound that you make. I do not like the look that you place. But that's then the talk of the day, my friend. You have to give up and call it a day. Was that when it would go too far? When you were out any part? A lot of tries and a lot of lies. The words are not going to fall down. It was the fault of daddy. It was the fault of you. It was the fault of what you are. It was the fault of two.
Why do you follow you?
What's in my life that you have taken, that you have took, that you take because it was you?
Why'd you go in and why would you talk?
How did you find a route and where will you walk? They will know if you were to go over what you have just talked. You will find out what you have.
Said, mentioned, and trying to calculate now.
Will you find out? But you are a false witness, are you? When you are a witness to false, that means you cannot talk. That means you are not part of honesty, and you must not find another. Oh. Yes. No. It's real, I tell you. It's a real story. Yeah, I believe you. Others wouldn't. But that's not the point. Yeah.
So what were you doing inside? How'd you hear what I was doing inside? You're going to talk fast, quick. What you have done. Yes? You are not the elder to me now. You're not of mine. Alive. That's not you. You really wanted for what? So I don't think I would handle that if one was stood where one stood. No, that means you really have then. You have tried to talk out of it. Get him at the very moment, and that will make it look like that then. What do you have to talk for you now? How many days have you cut inside, and what have you done in full? You won't mean it. The years later, and it's sorry. Sorry, it had never had a meaning to it. It was on the surface. You're still cause, and cause further. Mayhem. So what do you have to talk for you now? You're going to tell all that you have done. Lice wake up with pain in the nerves. No, I wake up with the pain in the nerves. How would you know? Because you have not found out from anywhere other than you. Who are you and what do you do? We were to use what you had learned and call it a tool. Okay. Well, in a fast part, silly. Four calms the soul down. Would you need it? Oh, tactics. Okay. So, Mr. Cousin, how do you plead? You are not me. How would you know? Assume that they own the name. Then it's a day and it remains there. Guy. So you went away after all what you have already done, and instead of reform, you became even worse. You became a full fraudulent sort, didn't you now? So you became thieves when you left the world. What do you have to talk? They can cover it in their own manners. They will try to find the roots. I have to control what was talked, and I need to find out whether it was you. So what you going to do? Daddy, talk! What were you doing in? Who gave you that allow? You need to talk how? You're going to talk how fast and quick. We take away the nerves and make them fall in. I've learned it. Because that means that's what you used to do. And now if you're in that particular world, what do you have to talk to you? Under lies, hides. On the surface, they cannot talk. But they know a lot of truths. And you will try to find where they can walk. So, you finally declared, all in full. If you get all that's inside of what they have done, maybe they might give you some life other than what it was. You would not side with that, but you know. We need a witness, even though. So if they're to review it now, that means they were trying to find out what that means. If they were to review it later, it would be that the man doesn't know anything. The man. The one in particular. Well, it ain't you. Oh well, continue. See, it's not always theatre. It becomes real. That's what's then in the world around you. You have to go full crew. For the duration of causes, and they have already said sorry, but then sorry leads to another cause behind the scenes, another what, and another no. You can reverse the duration prior to when you have learned, so you would not recall any stance or where you would not will. The immaturity. Hey. How would they do that? They rewind you. We won't know. It seems like some kind of secret rich art. Don't believe in it. It's voodoo. Voodoo. Voodoo, I tell you now. Well, if they could cause the pain from in, with all what to eat and what was then. They could only find out from when you would go outside, what you do in rooms and why. Well, you need one around you. You won't. What does that tell you? The weak one was always you. Anyways, it sounds like that similar talk still goes out of you. And what do you have to talk? I need to find out why I woke up. Wait. Pain without any hurt. It was in the nerves. What kind of weak one are you? Pain you talk it? Get rid of it. Not everyone can do what you do. You need to think about those around you. How can you have pain without any hurts or hits? The nerves inside must be made of something else rather than what it was. No C-section, you talk. Guy. There can fall no nociception, no nerves inside. How do they develop pain and why? How would they develop pain? Well, they are present in all. The man that was the man that was the man that was made of iron. So it was pure iron made and no nerves inside. But the doc will deny it. Anatomy is for that. The body's always mine. Anatomy is the nerves are always inside. How else would you open the eyes? How else would you move around? We don't know that. But talk. How can they cause that now? We have all fallen for the particular group. They were not weak, were they? They were not weak in the past at all. What particular nerve will increase the particular pain? Just put the volume up, doc, and let's see where we would go insane. So, reference uses, but in the world of when that goes down, everyone must go in. Then it's your team. Then it's what was shed. What kind of team? Well, I'm not included, but let me find out. Let me see what it was, and let me see what was down. What does that mean? The forever question. What does that mean? It means find whether you can talk to yourself. Ooh, then you talk to the starter motor of the body that you are in. It's a particular part, and we don't know when. Kai. I'm sick of the character, but what can you do? Any route. 22. Kai. A particular team, you talk? Yes. What kind of team? A team that will find out what was really down. What was not going up. Why did not go down? So what does that mean? The nerves inside must develop pain. And the one that would talk that they were iron will tell you that they would go insane. Oh, to contest whatever was to turn you into metal. Hey, guy, how would they cause it? By driving a wire inside you. Oh, because you want to have, yes, how to recreate the same particular, what kind of life are you? Are you trying to heal what was the nerves and what has gone inside, what has gone down? I'll find out why. I would not know. In other words, you would want to deny that you have a headache. You are a man of the world. The nerves have got to you in some kind of manner then. What kind of particular team were you in talks with? Oh, if it was something to do with what the ones you've done here, well, I'm not part of that team, so I cannot use references. Any roots. What do you think that means? I think one would work in a team if it was to find out what was going down and why it was all now. So, the nerve in the eye refers to the nerve in the, and there you have it. You know what it was. Who was it in particular that will cause that very particular pain? They have learned it, I tell you, Doc. I know that was why they were insane. They would want to learn how to cause illnesses and gone. They have done it with the particular references to make what they want. So it was eye, nerve, to the side of cells. What was it in full? I'm sick of it. I can't do anything. Did you find out that? Yes. What will they do? If anyone lets them free, that's what they will do. And they were trying to cause all the worst lies that you can think of, all the worst illnesses and conditions in the world that was present. And how would they do that? They just call a daddy, one that you would think that wouldn't. Daddy. Well, you don't really look like a source. Yes, please go ahead. What would they do inside? They will find themselves in. Who gave them perm to really do that in full? You're going to talk fast, straight to the dot. Otherwise, it's time to think of you. No, two. What? Well, the talk for toilet, Lou, did not have an important talk to it. It sounded like to hear rather than the word. And they told him that then. Yes. And that's why you would now have to think why you need to go up there. Well, we have a witness, but they will not talk. They will only smile and will tell you they only bark. They will have to go in the lead, just like the other second. They will have to find out why they can crawl and why they would not. Lemon? Melon. Roots. That will fall under silly and I won't get an answer now. So if you review it, do you think that you'll find any particular results? Will you do it immediate or will they find out now? They were the ones to cut in from any plans of work. They still do that after so many years. And it's a sorry we did it. But then obviously, they cannot mean it. They are the what that cried wolf. That's why. The boy or the girl that cried wolf. They make a particular scene. We'll have to find out why. It wasn't me. Wasn't mine. Wasn't me. Contrast shadows in the background. They have put themselves in presence and they are not part of sound. We would not relate at all, but they would want to relate in full. We would not like, and that's the reason, because they are that kind of. Ooh. In for once, and how it can fall down. When one will need one, will that make any sound? Him they will talk. Him they will fall. Oh dear. And that's where we won't know. Don't know. That's where we won't know at all. What was that sort and what did it mean? I can't bother. Me. What thoughts do you pay to your own self inside? Your own bounds, nerves, blood in full, eyes, all. Why do I feel the nerve from here to here? I wonder why. That wasn't here. You are to you what you are to you. Yes. And what are you to you? What one will talk? Two. What's that got to do with you? Kai. Well, then you are going far and you are clutching straws. Kai. Do you really clutch them or do you do anything with? That was what one said. So you're in search of particular clues, yes? And they talk that they were inside of you. What would you know? I think they all fall for that group, whatever they will talk. If they can get a secret for what they would want to know, maybe it might turn around what they would have wanted to have known. Well, does it work? Virtual reality nerves, virtual reality fun. All you need to do is play the game and find out where you're in the sun. Too fast, but what can you do? I have to go in and see whether there was any. You. They will follow the daddies. That's why. That's why. It's not to do with